Stink bugs all over. Oh, it stinks in here right now too. It doesn't stink to high heaven. We ain't there yet. Yep, you're seeing that right. I got a whole gang load of goodies for $125. Now, the story with this is, he says that the recoil doesn't work. I have not looked at it at all, other than I know that there's not a handle on there. So I'm assuming, hoping that just the rope, the handle pulled out of his hands, and the rest of it just got sucked back in there. I'm hoping that's all it is. But this is a Husqvarna 268. Surprisingly, it is not a 268 XP. I don't know what to think about that. Please, if you guys know, let me know. So I expected all 268s were, in fact, 268 XP, but this one is not. It says just 268 right there on the actual plate, the ID plate or whatever you want to call it. This says the serial number is 2200806. So the 2, I believe, represents 1992. But please, let me know in the comments. I love it when you guys do that. Seriously, I am not detail-oriented enough to keep track of stuff like that. I just don't care. So I'm going to go ahead, just so that it's easier to work with, I'm going to remove this bar. The bar looks perfectly fine. It looks like, it looks like it's galvanized and, you know, been sitting out in the weather. It's got a real funky look to it. But, it does appear to be fine. The chain is really loose and sloppy on it. Maybe it just needs the bar tightened up, or maybe it's got too many drive links. I don't know. I do know one thing. There's a bunch of stink bugs in here, in the clutch. There's another one right there. Go away, stink bugs. Let me... So it does not have a chain tensioner at all. It's not there. It's completely missing. All right, that's fine. I can deal with that. Go ahead and get this off and out of the way. Gosh, the stink bugs all over the place. Ooh, I mashed one's guts out. Look at that. This is a very low hours unit. It does have some weird stuff going on with maybe a cleaner or something like that. So yeah, if I hadn't said it already, I need to get my bearings. If I haven't said it already, the fella told me that this was a good unit. It just, the recoil starter, something was wrong with it, and it needs carburetor work. Those were his words. He did later say that, he's like, it doesn't have the plunger on it, the gas valve, you know? And it's like, well, it's not supposed to. These never had a plunger valve. Get out of here. Stink bugs all over the place. Man, they're all good. You know, what is that for? I guess that's just a breather tube. Look at this. I ain't seen that before either. So there's a hole right there. And there's this tube inside. I don't know. So, I mean, I guess it just lets fresh air in. Surely that's all it does. Set that off to the side. Stink bugs all over this thing. It's kind of funny. I mean, they're just all over, pouring out. But why isn't this an XP? I guess the early ones were just 268s. I don't know, maybe that 2 is actually 1982. Please, somebody look up the number for me. 2200806. Maybe this is a 1982. I didn't think they make the 268 back that far. And if they did, it didn't look like this one. This one's, you know, clearly got a 90s vibe. If it was 1982, then it would just have just like the number. And it'd be like a 168 or something if they ever made such a thing. It would just have a little square number on the recoil, you know? So, oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. So there ain't nothing there. The actual assembly is gone. Spring and everything. Wow, what am I going to do now? Lucky for me, and I guess to an extent you too. I have a part saw over here. Ah, I see. Okay. So it turns out this one right here does in fact have the spring in there. It is just missing this. And I believe I have, yes. Oh, there's a little bit of difference there. This is a brand new made in China. I think maybe, anyways, there's a little bit of difference. I'll try with this OEM one. See if we can make that work. Does it have compression? Oh. Well, that's not even working. So it must need that one that is made in China. Because this one is definitely longer. It's not coming into contact with anything. There's nothing there. Nothing there. It's not touching the starter poles. All right. That is definitely catching this time. The Chinese pulley worked where the OEM pulley did not. Crazy. All right, now let's check compression. Oh yeah, she got compression, boys. Very good compression. You know, common sense tells me I should take that muffler off of there. But I don't know. It is awfully quiet. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take that muffler off of there. I am gonna twist that right off the head. Or twist, you know, break the head or something, you know. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and get it started up. Maybe it'll warm up. Maybe. And go from there. It's got fuel in it. Smells like it's good fuel. Here we go. Let's just see what she's got. Stink bugs. God, they're everywhere. There's stink bugs all over the place. There's probably 40 of them came flopping out of this thing. That's gross and stinky. But she runs. Let's see if now that I got a little bit of, and she oils. Let's see now that I got a little bit of heat going. You know what? Hell with it. I don't need to take it off. It's clearly it's running and blowing through there. So let's just put this other screw back in and just run it for now, at least. Come on, go. There it is. Oh, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Thing fired right up, didn't it? Like it ain't, like it's been in use for years, you know? Damn. I like Husqvarna, guys. Stink bugs all over. Oh, it stinks in here right now, too. It doesn't stink to high heaven. We ain't there yet. To think, man. I got this. This belt. Gaffs. And a throw ball and line set up. All for 125 bucks. And the only thing that it needed was like a $5 pulley, a Chinese pulley. So far, I mean, he said it needed carburetor work, but that's yet to be seen. Hot damn diggity. So I'm just gonna throw this chain and, well, no, it needs, that's right, it needs the chain tensioner. Needs chain tensioner, which I should have on my part saw over there. So let me grab it real quick. Let's go see if she's hungry. Okay, so here we go. I did not sharpen that chain. It does feel dull. Boy, it's awfully quiet. Stink bugs are still falling out all over the place. It smells kind of nasty. But yeah, it's got plenty of power. The chain's dull as can be. I was really having to dog it in, so I don't want to do any more cuts with that chain. Not in the condition it's in. And heck, it's already loosened up. That's crazy. But yeah, she's a runner, boys. I really lucked out on this one. That's freaking nice, man. Freaking awesome. I know I said I wasn't going to keep cutting with it, but I just couldn't help myself to cut one more. It is pretty damn dull, but you know, I've definitely seen worse. I'm happy it's a pig as shit right now. That's a nice 268. And the only thing that I had to do to it was the adjustment bolt for the chain tensioner, the cover for the chain tensioner, and a pulley for the recoil. I adjusted the carb a little bit right there, but I don't think it needed it. Oh, and I put the log dog on there from my part saw. That's friggin' stellar, man. I am so happy about that. These things, you know, these 272s, 268, 61, 66, they feel so good. They're really nice saws. And this is the first time I've actually had one in my hand since, I believe it is, since I sold my 61. I just didn't have a need for the 61 anymore. I just didn't have a need. But yeah, it's freaking nice. Freaking nice, man. That bar will clean up too. You know, the edges are rolled over on it, you know, real nasty. And but that chain is a brand new chain that just has been used until it got dull. There ain't been the first sharpening on that chain. So that's a good chain. It's a good 24-inch bar. Good, pretty dang clean saw. We're golden. If you guys know anything at all about the idea that this is a 268, not a 268 XP, I would be very interested in hearing what you have to say. Let me know in the comments. The cylinder, it does appear to be a closed port cylinder. You can see the kind of bulges on the outside, just like a 372 XP has. So, yeah, I'm happy. Let's do it one more time. Oh, gotta turn that idle up. It'll need a little bit of tuning. Maybe it does need a carburetor kit, but that's nothing, man. All right, later.